Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I've decided to film my 2014 beauty favourites. I did this last year and I found it extremely helpful to look back on previous products that I've used and also to recommend products to you guys that I may not be using right now but I have used in the past that I do like. So this is kind of like a collection of everything that I've been using, from shaving creams to hair products to makeup. So let's get started. So starting with skincare, I'm going to start off with my most used product at the moment, and I believe I discovered this in the summer of 2014 when I worked at Space NK, and I was kind of delving into more organic and natural brands, and the rep for Burki, his name's Derek, I believe. I think it's spelled different to Derek, but it doesn't matter. But he is amazing and he really described the brand to me and I was just sold on it. Just everything about the ingredients is just very different to other organic brands. So this, you're probably wondering what I'm talking about. This is the Vitamin C Intensive Day Cream by Burki, and this is a cold pressed cream, and I've spoke about it so much. It has a stable form of vitamin C in it. It brightens the skin, moisturises it, plumps it. It's just one of the best skincare products I've ever used. Did I do a blog? I don't think I've done a blog post on this, but you probably already know about it if you watch my channel, but I really do recommend this for kind of all skin types except for like a very oily skin. So next up we have my most favourite ever body moisturiser. Now I've tried a lot of high-end creme de la mer, what else have I tried? The Kiehl's creme de corps, a lot of those really rich, beautiful like Laura Mercier, and honestly this has to be one of the best body moisturisers I've ever used. This is the Korres body butter, and my favourite one personally is the Guava, and you can also buy them in a mini size as well from Sephora.com, and they're a Greek brand actually, and they're a lot cheaper to buy in Greece, as you can tell, in Europe. It's just the smell and everything in the product is natural. You know, it's not an artificial kind of silicone smoothness. It's a real kind of deep down smoothness that lasts all day. It's just a pleasure to use, really. I would say they're more kind of summer products because a lot of the fragrances are kind of summer inspired. You have like a Japanese rose, the guava, the mango. There's just so many different smells, and I'm actually going to purchase the big one again. I actually discovered this product, I believe, I mean, I've used it, like, it wasn't a new discovery of 2014, but I've used this product for a couple of years now. I believe I discovered it when I worked at Harvey Nichols, their beauty department. And as you can see on the back, it's free from mineral oils, silicones. The list is basically endless, so it's great for sensitive skins as well if you suffer from eczema or psoriasis, anything like that. Now, aside from the kind of chemical exfoliating masks, the exfoliating masks, I also like to use very hydrating, rich masks to kind of balance my skin out if I've either the weather's kind of dried it out or whether I've been doing too much exfoliating or too much removing of makeup. This one really does do an amazing job at that kind of thing. This is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Instant Oatmeal Mask, and this actually has little bits of oatmeal in it. It's very nice. I'm not sure how natural it is in terms of like that natural oatmeal thing, but it is very soothing. It's basically like a thick, creamy moisturiser, and you just put it on and instantly your skin just feels so much more plump and youthful, and it's really one of those things you have to use to really kind of get what I'm saying, but it's just a great product. So I recommend that if you're looking for something that's not super high-end, that's kind of going to fit in there with your other masks, you know, your other kind of instant pick-me-up masks. This is kind of a balancing, hydrating, just youthful looking skin mask. Now, on the other side of the spectrum, in 2014 I discovered the brand Sunday Riley, again from working at Space NK, and Sunday Riley is a very high-end brand, I would say, and a lot of their products, I wouldn't say it's a natural brand, but a lot of their ingredients are fairly natural, paraben free, etc. And one of the products that really stuck out to me in the line when I was thinking about what to get was the Good Genes treatment. And this is a good kind of introductory product into their line, obviously, as well as their oils as well. The Artemis is very popular because it is kind of a multitasking product. You can use it as a daily serum if you really do, if you can stand that kind of tingling. because it is a strong product, it's 40% lactic acid. Or on the other hand, you can use it as a mask, maybe once a week for 20 minutes. I used it in my last video prior to filming because my skin was a little bit dull looking, and I used that, and it actually gave kind of how would I describe this, kind of a luminous shine to it. So even before I applied my illuminating foundation, my skin, you know, had that kind of sheen on the cheek, and it just looks so much, very fresh and youthful, and I just love that. And this is actually one of the higher percentages of lactic acid you can find without a prescription, so I do recommend it. I've recommended it to a lot of people, so let me know if you bought this on my recommendation and you love it, because it's just one of those products that I'm dying to repurchase when it runs out, because it's just amazing. So the Bakel Deep Hydration Serum, I've mentioned this I believe in my last video, and I've spoke about it consistently throughout the year of 2014. Bakel was a discovery also from working at Space NK. Thank you, Space NK. They're an Italian brand, kind of hard to find, but that makes me want it even more. And they have a line of serums, and I believe they have 4 or 5 in their line. They have deep hydration, they have antioxidant, kind of a lightening one. They have one for every single concern you could possibly have. And since my skin is dry, I have the hyaluronic one. And what I love about the Bakel brand and their serums in general is that they only have active ingredients. So for this, it would obviously be the hyaluronic that you want to plump up the skin, and then it also has the water just to change the consistency, so it's obviously more spreadable on the face. But they don't have any kind of fillers or unnecessary ingredients that you're just not going to benefit from, which I just love that philosophy of the brand, and I'm so excited to get more products from them. I have their peel, and I think, what else do I have? I have their peel and their moisturiser, which I love as well. So definitely check this out if you're looking for a serum, but you're not looking to spend hundreds and hundreds. They're only like 150. Now it's still expensive, but for something that's more of a targeted concern, you want to invest your money into something like that that definitely works. So for oils this year, I have been loving this little guy here. This is a travel size version of the Fresh Sea Berry face oil, and this one has tons of omegas, omega-3, 6, 7 or 9. I'm not going to bore you with the scientific stuff, not that I know that stuff anyway, but it just is a really nice night treatment for me. I don't use it in the day that often. Sometimes I mix it in my moisturiser, but it's just one of the best oils I've used. It doesn't have a very strong, smelly, artificial smell. It smells lovely. It just smells like winter/autumn. But yeah, love it. If you really have skin that feels dehydrated after you use your cleanser, or you really do feel like you need to plump it back up, this is great too. And like I said, Sephora has a little section on their website called Travels or Minis, and if you ever want to try a product out, or you think that it's kind of expensive and you're not going to use it that often, I recommend getting minis, because this is a little mini and this has lasted me a long time, and the big one's around 50, and I spend a lot of money on skincare, so I kind of try and downsize. So next up, guess what this product is? Can you guess? You probably can because of the packaging, but this is the Rose Argan body conditioner, and when I first purchased this product, it was actually very, very recently. So this isn't a product that I discovered in the start of the year. This is like at the end of the year, and I thought it was like a body lotion that you put on your body and obviously don't rinse off, but it turns out it's a conditioner. I was like, what the hell is a body conditioner? Well, I guess when you shampoo your hair, you condition it. When you shampoo your body with shower gel, you condition it with the Rose Argan. And what I love most about it is the way it makes my skin feel. After I get out of the bath, I apply a little bit on my skin, rinse it off, or the shower, blah, 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 blah. But it just smells insanely, insanely good. So if you're trying to impress someone, or you want a real nice pampering extra step in your whole beauty process, I really recommend this. Oh, and it just smells insanely good. So a bit of a weird one here. I was looking at using some more natural products, you know, rather than using those kind of cheap shower gels or cheap shaving foams that you find at Target. I was going through the Whole Foods aisle, as you do, you have all these crazy soaps and stuff, and I was looking for a natural shaving foam, gel, whatever, and I discovered the brand Kiss My Face, and this is kind of like a moisturising cream shower gel, and they come in lavender, they come in all different kind of smells and fragrances, but it's obviously paraben free, no animal testing, no preservatives, and it's just the nicest, most comforting shower cream I've ever used, or shower gel, whatever you want to call it. And I haven't looked back since. I really can't bear to use those really kind of nasty foam rub in your hands, kind of just plain nasty, like cheap shower gels. I've just grown accustomed to the way this feels. It just feels soft. You can't really see it on the skin, so when you're rubbing it on your legs, it doesn't foam. It just looks like a lotion, and it just makes your shaving just really pleasant. Is there anything else I can say about it? I just love it. So I don't know if you shop at Whole Foods or you want to go and have a look at the beauty section, definitely check out this moisture shave. Now for 2014, I really do only have one favourite for hair, because I'm not too crazy about hair stuff. I don't spend hours curling it and stuff, you know. If I do, then that's a bonus, but I like to do quick in and out the door styles that are gonna work, basically. And I don't want to use 1,000 products, I just want to use 1 or 2 products. So that led me to discover the Living Proof Full Thickening Cream, and I actually did a blog post on this, which I'll link up here. And I was mainly attracted to this product because I saw Jennifer Aniston was the like spokesperson. I always thought her hair looked pretty cool in Friends, so I was like, maybe I'll give that a go. And this is a really interesting product. It's kind of a 4-in-1. You apply it on damp, towel dried hair into the roots. It's not sticky at all, but what it does, it kind of creates your hair. Is that a really good explanation? But it just makes your hair look fuller and more bouncy full, but it doesn't look sticky, and it doesn't look like you put shitloads of product in your hair, basically. It just looks natural, effortless, exactly what I like in makeup, but for hair, basically. And I love it, and I repurchased it about 2 times now. And like I said, on the back it says, it's never stiff or crunchy, and I hate those words, so it's good that it's never those 2 things. And yeah, and the Living Proof brand, actually, I'm using their Perfect Day conditioner and shampoo at the moment, and that's pretty good too. I haven't tried it enough to put it in my favourites, but I will let you know about that. So moving on to the face, I'm going to start off with a base product. This is the Lumene CC Colour Correcting Cream. I've introduced this to a lot of people and everyone likes it so far, and I just think it's one of those beautiful, gorgeous skin in a bottle, everyday products for dry to normal skin, unless of course you use quite an oil absorbing powder if you have oily skin. But it just gives a beautiful luminous look on the skin. It has a kind of light to medium coverage. It says it's a 6-in-1, so you can use a foundation, illuminator, longwear, SPF 20 and a concealer, but honestly, let's be clear here, it's just a tinted moisturiser and a good one at that. And I have the colour Light, and I'm not 100% sure if they do any other colours, but it's not one of those foundations that you're going to find the perfect undertone. It just has one colour, which is basically Light, and it's a yellow undertone. It's kind of like an NC 20, I would say. A little bit darker for me at the moment, but once it's blended in, you put your powder on top, it just looks perfect. So if you know me well, you know that I just love glowing, luminous, fresh, model-esque skin. And one of my best discoveries, actually, I discovered at the start of 2014, was the Revlon Photoready Skinlights. And this surprised me a lot, actually, for a drugstore product, because it doesn't have any speckles of glitter. It's literally just the sheen of the product that makes it so beautiful. And it also makes it perfect to mix with any foundations, because it doesn't have that freckly texture. It's just literally like just sheen in a bottle, and it comes in 4 different like kind of tones. So whether you're extremely fair, there's a pink, there's kind of a golden mid-tone for golden light skins, which is the Bare Light, and they also have a deeper bronze colour, which would look beautiful if you're trying to kind of deepen your foundation, but you want that gorgeous sun-kissed beachy look. So I really do recommend this. You know, even if you're on a budget and you just want something that's going to perform, or whether you're absolutely obsessed over high-end makeup like me, definitely try this one out, because it's one of the best highlighters I've ever used. And that's not me overreacting. So I guess for 2014 I was super obsessed over finding the perfect brow product that just wasn't one of those heavy kind of too much brow products, you know, too heavy, but just gave the perfect effect. And I think one of my favourite products I discovered in 2014 on a shoot was actually the Uemura hard formula. And I was just so obsessed over looking over makeup artist kits and when I was assisting them and just looking through everything, but like, why do you use this, blah blah blah. And one of the artists I was assisting loved these pencils because they just give you that barely there brow look. It adds in the hair, but it's not like an overly sculpted brow. And I forgot to mention what this is, but this is the Uemura hard formula. And what's great, obviously it's an Asian product, for the Asian market, I guess, catered towards. It doesn't have a red undertone, which is very hard to find, to be honest with you. And it's a very kind of, it's not going to distribute a lot of product all at once, and some people get impatient when it comes to that, but it really does build up the brows. And it works in an interesting way because it applies the most product where the hair actually is. So when you're using it here, it might be a little bit heavy, but when you're just kind of softly applying it, it just looks really gorgeous and kind of soft focus. The only downside to this though, if you're in the States, if you're in America, that there aren't any Uemura stores anymore, so you can't actually get it sharpened the kind of samurai sword way. And I'm not going to try and do it myself because I don't want to ruin it, but it's meant to be sharpened in a very sharp, beautiful kind of artist way. And I'll be really happy if we get mine done. Maybe I should try and send it off or something. Well, I should have probably gone and get it done when I was in England, to be honest, but it totally whizzed past my mind. So if you're looking for a barely there brow product, you've tried everything, I would recommend trying this. So in 2014, I also discovered the Smashbox Trio eyeshadows, and I think these are perfect for someone that owns a lot of makeup, but you own so many big clunky palettes that you can never navigate your way around your shadows when you're trying to do a quick look in the morning. So that's the main reason that I basically found these. And I just did a tutorial using this one, which will be up shortly. And I'm really excited to use this one as well. I haven't used it yet. But they're beautiful, they're blendable, the pigments are beautiful, they're not just matte, they're not just shimmery, they really do include a great kind of selection of colours, and it kind of just inspires you as well, just the way they put the colours together. And I just think they're great, like I said, for travel or just for a quick shadow look. So I also discovered the Jenny Patinkin brushes in 2014, and I have my little kind of brush guard on this one because I just washed it. This is actually my favourite, which I'm going to mention. I might do a video on them, but I'm just going to mention this one because this is my favourite one. This is the multi-domed eye blender. And I was looking for something a little bit more luxurious than my normal kind of MAC brushes or stuff that I started off when I built my Click kit. I wanted to kind of upgrade my makeup brushes, and I came across Jenny Patinkin, again, while working at Space NK, and she's a makeup artist herself, and all her brushes are made in Japan, so you can imagine the quality is amazing. But I like this brush in particular because it is, as the name suggests, kind of a domed brush, and it just creates the best blending in the crease ever. Now if you're one to really kind of do a rounded out eye and you want more focus to be on the outer corner, it just does a great job at really kind of, I mean, if you'd like to blend kind of using these motions, you'll love it. If you're more of that kind of blender, then maybe something a bit longer would suit you. But for me personally, really wanting to concentrate where I'm bringing the colour, because once you've moved it up, that's it. I really love this, and it's so soft, and whenever I use it on my clients, they're like, oh my god, what is that brush? So I recommend trying her line because she has some amazing brushes. I recently got the Kitten Paw brush for Christmas, and I am really enjoying using that as well. So that is it for my 2014 beauty favourites. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I just want to say thank you to everyone that subscribed to me or has been subscribed to me from the very start. 2014 I didn't really get a whole lot of content out there just because it's like a big year for me. Like I moved to New York, like it's my second year in America, and obviously sometimes life does get in the way, but I really want to focus on doing at least one video a week for everyone because I mean, yeah, I think you deserve it, don't you? And like I said, I really enjoy producing content and sharing, you know, my discoveries because I really do love makeup. I love applying makeup. I love everything about the community as a whole, and I feel like I can bring something new and interesting hopefully. So I want to say thank you to that, and let me know if you have bought any of these products you know, due to me mentioning them on my channel, and whether you like them. I mean, I hope you do like them, because that would be kind of screwed then, wouldn't I? So yeah, have a lovely day, and I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you soon. Bye, my voice is gonna go.